boot this up. Hello, good evening. Let me make sure I put this up. Make sure this isn't on mute either, or else I'm gonna scream. Because I literally spent a whole hour trying to get this to work. Can you hear me okay, by the way? This is a whole new setup for me, I'm gonna be real. I got new stuff, so everything's changed. Well, not everything, a lot of things have changed. So I gotta make sure my audio works again. It's always been temperamental with me. Oh wait, I think I need to... hope this is the only reason why it won't work. Okay, cool. That's cool. Now I just gotta make the game audio work. Because I think it's being goofy again. Fine, I'll mute myself. Or, hold on. I'll do you one better. I'll just move it farther away. I have a better microphone, so it picks up everything now. Well, saying better is subjective if that means you can hear everything. Usually you want to only hear one or two things. But it has enough sensitivity to track everything. Let's see the shirt. The shirt that I'm wearing? Fashion look of the night. Okay, well, surprise, surprise. This is actually not a shirt. I am wearing a dress. Hold on a second. This is what I'm wearing tonight. Too lazy. So, this is the look. This is the fit. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I was too lazy to wear pants. Thank you. So I wore a dress. And I got my swords on. I lost my katana ones. I don't know where I put them. I wore them like twice. And I have not seen them since. Rest in peace. I'll probably find them by the time I play Automata though, so it's all good. All we need is the sword. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. Damn, I'm so salty this doesn't work. I spent all this time trying to like... Leo probably checked them. You know what? Maybe they got swiped underneath somewhere and they're underneath something. I just remember I put them in my pouch one day and then I saw them at work and I was like, I need to put this in a safe place, and I do not know where I put them since then. Usually when I say I want to put them in a safe place, they're either in a safe place or I don't see them for a very long time. Like with my Joy-Cons. Those were gone. Those were missing for about a year. Thank you. I was actually gonna redo my hair today, but I spent the whole day working on my computer. Never say that again, then. Say what again? That I'm gonna put something in a safe place? Yep, I'll be like, I'm gonna be careless and put it in an irresponsible place, and then I will find it every day. Just put it in a trash pile. Okay, maybe. Can I finesse this system? I got a weird setup going on, so I will momentarily not be able to see chat. I gotta I think I have to put my laptop or my phone on so I can see chat. That's what I could have been doing in my spare time, setting up,
Thanks
okay,
for
so this
always
works.
being there for me.
Okay. What did I do last time to make this work? I feel like I literally finessed it somehow. Let me try. New PC life. She has the glow of a woman in a new PC. Oh yeah, I got a new PC, y'all. It is a big box. It's a big rectangle with colors on it, but it is powerful and surprisingly not loud. I was expecting it to sound like a train would be running, but it's pretty quiet. The only thing that doesn't make it quiet is if I put it close enough to a microphone, and then you couldn't tell. Damn it. Okay, it's not working again. How did I make this work last time? I don't know. But I think what I had to do was... Let me get my headphones. I had to lie to it, I think, and make it convince itself that it's working. Hi, Frosty. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night. How's everyone else's day been? I know it's Friday night, so it's like either people are working or they're like having a good time or they're relaxing. What are people's Fridays nights like? Oh. Was it because of your order? For your book order? Oh, you just got home. Appreciate you being here even though you just literally got home. Damn it, I thought that would work. What's happened? Why are you upset? Frosty? Ugh. Yeah. Oh no. Oh my gosh, are you breaking the law for me? I feel so special. Oh, I think I know what I had to do. I think I know what I need to do now. Oh, it is already that way. Well, why isn't it working? Okay, what about this? If I do this. Yeah. The stupid screws are stripped. Oh no! Have you tried, because I had stripped my screws one time too, trying to get, like, repair my laptop. Have you tried, like, using a rubber band with the flathead? Like a really small flathead? That worked for me, at least, when I had to take it out. I don't know how stripped your screw is. How do I finesse this? Is it doing something? No, it's not. Oh. I don't have any rubber bands. Ooh. Yeah, you might have to get a rotary tool. I didn't know super glue works. I didn't know that worked. I don't know how that would work, honestly. Besides, like, you can try and yank it out? I don't know. I am not smart with these things. Oh wait, is this other one working? Let me see. What is this one doing? So is this capture audio only? What if I use this? Tell it to do this. What will you do? You will do nothing. Sad. Hang on, y'all. Now I'm upset. I'm gonna see if I can find a rubber band. Yeah, because it would at least save you time and money if you could find a rubber band. Because it'll add friction where you can really get in there. You just gotta be slow with it so you don't strip it even more. Upsetting. This is the story of my life. I spend so much time on something and then it ends up not working. Can you poke it out with a sewing needle? I think the needle would be too tiny. Unless you use the other end of it to, like, when you put the thread in. Maybe you could use that. It just depends on how thick it is. You might break the needle, actually. I don't know how easy it is to break needles, but... I guess it just all depends. Oh, alright, alright. What do I do now? I think if I feel like this is a really easy solution, too. I spent 30 minutes basically guessing, and then at some point it started working. Maybe if I unmute this. Yeah. I think if I do this one. I think that one's just recording my audio. I don't think it's recording the game audio. Dilemma. Damn, I was so proud of myself. Sorry. This is so sad. Okay. I think I know what I must do. I'm gonna just try and play it with my own audio, and then hopefully you'll be able to also hear the game. I don't like doing it this way because that means the audio won't be good. Ugh. It'll just make me so sad because the music is too good for it to be just my computer audio. Shoot. That won't be fun. Huh. Alright, well, I'll just see how it works. Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the stars. I will do this. What happens if I mute and unmute this? Or, let me see if I can kind of. What did I have to do? I feel like it was a really simple answer. Like I just had to Switch between 3 audios. Ooh, I'm afraid of hitting that option. That option might actually cause a terrible echo. I did it and I almost murdered my ears last time. So we will not be doing that one. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Yeah, I'm just trying to find various ways to kind of finesse my thing because I don't have a laptop monitor. I mean, I don't have a monitor and a TV right now. I have just a TV. So, I'm trying to find various ways to make this work. The last time I did it, I just switched between the audio and then it just worked. I gotta open Twitch now so I can see the thing. Mute my phone audio.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway.
I didn't mean to continue. Oops. Trying to get in. Alright, well, now I'm gonna have to watch this janky way of chat. So anything you've just said 30 seconds ago, I have not seen. But, how is the audio sounding? Is it sounding present? Is it sounding far away? What does this sound to you? Or is it too quiet to even hear? So can you see even closer? Like, I don't know, let me hear them talk again. Yeah, it's not working the way it is supposed to. This is bullshit. I can already see it's not doing it. I'm gonna try one more way, and if that don't work, I guess I'll just play it really bad. Hopefully it doesn't sound too terrible. Yeah, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going. And see how bad it gets. Okay. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs had surrounded the area, magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Then wisps of smoke steamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched its veins slowly creep to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vane could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo! Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual band of idiots. Oh dang, it's not working. The rubber band. Ooh. Then I would try... Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry that doesn't work. I don't know how bad your strip is. Are they killing Kaine? I don't know. I haven't played Ending B. I don't know. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone skittered across her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping down her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not only the eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt... Oh, look! The little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. A failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine could meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until she was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Ugh. It's a lot. Your voice acting is good. I'm emotional. But a water sign, so I always am. Valid. Yeah, you show me a happy puppy, I might cry too. Or something really sad. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys! Let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo's finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Well, it's canon. There you go. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak! 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 Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned into terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh, is he fat too? Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Loud as hell, I can't even hear. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words, locking his eyes on Kaine. He took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out. Leave this village. No one wants in here. Either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go! He is a little fat boy. Little fat boy run. Beat them up, Granny. I know, right? This Granny sounds metal. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Now think about it. How much apocalypse is going on? Because, like, I mean, he seems to be alright. If he can be fat. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulder, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. "Oh, Kaine," she said, "why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot." The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. "Don't be nice to me," she said. "I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore." Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. "Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead." As Kaine's tears turned into sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. "Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempts the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand?" The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. "You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it." As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and the first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Me remembering I'm not fat, I'm apocalypse ready. Yeah, I wonder how chubby he is. Like, if he's just like a little chub, or is he like morbidly obese, like just a ball with legs. I like to imagine him a ball with legs. Ooh, got distracted. "Do I make you sick, Grandma?" "Of course not. Don't be an ass." Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. "But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't—" "Hush," interrupted Grandma. "I will not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell." With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. "Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears! Grandma, you made this for me?" Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. "Where did you find these?" "Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping." The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. "Didn't quite turn out right," said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. I want to be like Kaine's grandma when I'm old. Bro, same. She seems really chill. Oh shit, this thing's moving? Oh, that's because the delay. Fanfic night? Bro, I mean, there's a whole bunch of lineups for fanfics I need to do. I need to do one for reincarnation, where it's just like a small animation for some characters. I have a setup where it's just like this really edgy woman and then just two children that are just having a blast. And I think it would just be so funny to draw. And then, yeah, her grandma. I feel like her grandma would be really fun. It'd be really fun to draw. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as it could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something. The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a pish poor job at chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence at a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And rare were the days where any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing, the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, The tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form her small pink hands. It's very clear why there's so much swearing for her. Her grandma was a frail woman, which is like an arsenal of words. Need a drink. A lot of words. This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. You can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Because she must still be young if she has boots. I'll keep that in mind. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade. Or worse, Demo and his gang. I how they think like a bloodthirsty monster is less dangerous than a fat boy. Must be a social thing. What are you guys more afraid of? Are you guys more afraid of a potentially harmless like a potentially harmful cougar, or like a mountain lion? Wait, I gotta think of something that isn't as ferocious. Okay. Would you be more afraid of a tiger or your worst bully at the age you were? Like, think like little kid or teen you and your biggest bullies in the woods. What are you more afraid of if you have to see them in the wild? Cause I don't know. Cause at least if you see a tiger and like if its belly is full, it might just ignore you. But your bully is not gonna ignore you. It's gonna see you and be like, my new target. I gotta go see her. Cougars don't give me social anxiety. Hey, to each his own. I will hug the tiger. Good luck. You better hope that tiger's sedated. I think hugging a baby tiger might be cute. My bully was only powerful with their friends. Oh, I beat that bitch ass. I'm gonna be Carol Baskin. That is true. Like, only when they're in a group will they start saying really crazy things to you. By themselves, usually they don't be that bad. Like, they'll say something to you, and you'll give them a side eye. It's when they were in a group, that's when all the power was. Especially when they were, like, respected in their group. Ugh, it was the worst. Had y'all turned down when I come back to? I just found it funny in the game that Kaine is more afraid of her worst bully than like a murderer, a bloodthirsty monster, or at least in their eyes. Now I was just wondering, what would you be more afraid of? Would you be afraid of a bloodthirsty monster or your worst bully in the woods? I feel like the monster has like more targets versus your bully. It's only you. It's just you. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Man, if you don't get your... Do you have anything better to do, Karen? Hey, lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. Why are all the people fat and angry? How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to the right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but no one came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers were nowhere to be found. Oh, wow! Is this about to be the truth that you're only strong in a group if you're a bully? BRB phone dying. Okay. Kisa Soma. I would love to hug a little baby tiger. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god. He sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha! Barked Demo. That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide that they seemed ready to fall out of his head, before he could let Fry come back. Or worse, a punch. The apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared medication. This boy's been served. I hope so. I don't want him to come back. Countless tiny I can't speak. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with the label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched her when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Me. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into a sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left I wish to draw. Oh, that's sad. But I guess he also did his wish? It's sad. Beat his ass, Kaine, for me. Ah, not today. She beat him with words. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village, and words travel quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe. But I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine sunnily. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hand. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said, as Kaine scooted away yet again. And I owe her very much. Yeah, I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew her a picture. Or if you drew a picture of her. I think she'd also love it if you could read. Stay in school, kid. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her it was bursting. Inside her, oh my god. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. 1 second. I'm about to kill myself. Woo! 1 second. First I can't read, now I can't breathe. The world's most silliest death on stream. I just thought of a dark thought of how many people died on stream. Couldn't have been a lot. Woo! Alright. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hands clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here. Let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied with nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going back to sketch her portrait. Don't know why I added back. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Horseshit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of her house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easier or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at the granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between laughter. You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush. I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. Oh. She a real one? True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Kaine's dreams, separation. Kaine listened to the sound of cackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She had been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine. And I think it's burned or something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, the relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. "Well, I was going to check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I was going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take a wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What in the hell for?" Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxster in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. "God damn it, girl. If a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let 'em come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her grandmother. "Granddaughter." "Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other..." "Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. "Yes," she said after a bit. "Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately, it seems my mind is..." She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine had thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. "You're going to be a true woman soon," Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. "So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talk about how beautiful you've become." Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. "You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day." "Such a mouth on you! Where did that come from?" "Gee, I wonder." "I'll teach you to sass me, girl," yelled Grandma. Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma!" yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. "Grandma, stop it! What the hell?" The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. "Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just..." Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. "Listen," she began. "Maybe I should stay home after all." "No. I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. When you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes and kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself. But in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. Gods, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly in the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for her lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze, was transfixed by a thick, black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kindly suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No. Oh, gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Grandma! Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on the stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came into a sudden halt, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a pattern, giving an appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flickered its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotten meat and excrement. The horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. All right, you bastard. She thought her scream echoed off the cliffs and around them. It's you or me. Let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began looking for her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine. Alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opens its mouth and let out a powerful roar, enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might as well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. This lizard is a jerk. What the heck? Why is he such a jerk? Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken tail of dust and blood in her wake. I don't know when you asked, because I don't know how long you've been gone. But we went to, a bully, and then Kaine is happy because her and her grandma are happy together. 5 years passed. Her grandma's super old. She went for an errand. She's been worried because her grandma is losing her mind. She comes back. Big jerk shade. The shape of the lizard. That ball sack looking lizard from the first game. The first time run. He came. Wrecked stuff. Grandma's most likely dead. Yeah. I'm sorry if I missed this, Juji, but thank you for being here. Thank you. My voice is woo. It's not doing great. I'll need more water soon. Hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back only until the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard. Laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. Could kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. What the heck? Ow. It's all the way backward? Pulling a small knife from her pouch at her waist, she leapt on her foot that pinned into her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me. It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was lashed to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing to the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't mess this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and bumped to the ground below. Grandma, no! No! I said run, goddammit. You have to. Have to live. You have to get through. Hello? If you want to. Yes and no. Technically, it's just me. Are you decent? Are you dressed?
Wow.
Hi.
So your TV screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't mad at you, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you gonna do me better with the double screen. I'm just gonna use the TV screen.
This wasn't the plan. It's just that it came very early.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just letting you know I have the camera on too. If you,
Oh.
Yeah. If
Hi. Oh, and it's glowing.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Everyone say hi to my mom.
What? Because you know Ashley should go right there.
There's no space, though. It's like a couple inches too big.
Oh.
Yeah, Troy was saying the same thing. He was like, we could tuck it there. I was like...
You'd have to slide it over, but I see what you're saying. You ain't trying to have no gaps.
I mean, not only that, it's like, if I had to slide it, I would have to slide it that way, and then I wouldn't be able to open and close my closet all the way.
Camera's view now.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Hi,
look at
Kat.
you. You got the mouse and... Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. For now, it's like this because I don't have a monitor
Who
yet.
you talking to? What's this?
This is the game. And then I'm talking into this and this. And then
What are people?
Frosty says hi. They're watching this.
Oh.
And then
And they can
I
hear
look
me?
at them.
They can see me?
And then Rachel says hi.
Rachel who?
You're Rachel, your daughter.
Hi, Rachel.
This is what I've been doing when when doors close and it seems like I'm talking to
Oh,
no one.
wow. You're such a cute little nerd. I love you.
My mom says I'm a cute little nerd.
You are. But you know nerds rule the world. What? I love.
We
yes.
love. She says we love you.
String. Hello, mommy. Hi. Which one is Rachel?
Noodle baby.
Noodle baby. Okay. Noodle baby. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave you. I was gonna show you my pictures from the zoo.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to show me.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
I look cute.
You do look cute.
I look cute.
Orange
at
is a
the
good
zoo.
color on you.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know you went to the zoo.
Yep, I went to the zoo.
Okay.
And only me and the new person were the only people from our department that came. It was one lady who showed up from out of town.
Oh, like a
But
cool work trip.
nobody local. Nobody local. Showed. I was like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Sure, we're a little overworked.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Are you trying to think of better ideas of where to put it? It could go in that little crevice. Now that I think about it.
move this, put it here.
True. I just don't want to write at the door entrance.
But it would fit perfectly in there.
Maybe.
It would. It's perfect. I can eyeball it and see it.
Yeah, this is just all temporary because I was expecting this to come in like late October. So.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, because if you put it back over here, you won't have access to your closet.
And Troy made everything a lot cleaner. I didn't want to worry about the cords and stuff. And he's like, "No, we're doing
You took
this."
the thing off the thing.
Yeah, he took it off too. That
How
was
is it?
bothering me for the longest.
I know.
There was like a AT&T box, and you know if you change services, they don't care. They won't take out anything. They just leave
You
it
can
there.
hear them?
Well, I see them in chat.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? Where's the earbud thingy? You real space age.
Oh, no. I mean, I did have headphones on, but it didn't work for what I had. You trying to see them?
Hi, Frosty the Snow Girl. Really?
Yeah, because her last name's Frost.
Oh, okay. Frosty the Snow Girl. That's cute. Okay.
And yeah, and then I've been monitoring the chat here, and then they come through here. But technically, hold on a second.
So what's the story?
This is a lot. But I will try and explain to you as simply as I possibly can.
Okay, because I don't want.
You are a young boy trying to save your sick sister.
Okay.
That's the premise of the game. It's a fantasy place.
And your sister's playing too?
No, it's just me, but like they're watching me play this.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's like a bunch of different endings you can get. So we finished the first one. This is the second part of the game.
But that's a cool keyboard.
Yeah. Apparently it's supposed to change different colors. I just don't know how to do it yet.
Shit, I love it.
Yeah, there's like a little...
Even a hard drive is crazy.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if you can see, but there's like
I see it.
A little animation going on the bottom.
What?
Of this like little dragon.
That's freaking sick.
That's why when you're like, it's see-through, why? So you can see all the pretty colors.
Who wants to look and see that when they? Oh my goodness. Well, you can watch all of this, but okay. Okay, well, I'm glad you found a purpose for the TV.
I mean, I always had a purpose.
Can it still be a TV? I'm being silly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just being silly. All right, well, I'll leave you and your crew and tell my daughter I said, hey, good night. Good night.
My mom says good night, y'all.
Good night. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Okay. See you later.
Bye, Mama. I'm gonna turn the fan
I
on
had
too because
tacos
it's hot.
for you, but I'm quite sure you probably beat.
A little bit. I've been working on this all day, so I
I
haven't
got
eaten a lot.
tacos from the Peppies. What's this?
Oh, that's a shawl I got. I think from TJ Maxx.
What?
I've had this for a long time. I've had that since I've worked at Prairie State.
Well, I've never seen this. This is pretty.
That's because I stopped wearing business casual clothes. Because I'm always wearing jeans and a shirt.
Jeans, like me.
Jeans and polo.
Like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have a bunch of business casual clothes I don't know if you've even seen because I don't get a chance to wear it.
Yeah, no. You go out for drinks and you ain't trying to wear business casual. You trying to get.
Trying to be hot girl, like, you're not trying to be Susan from The Office.
Yeah, I should have sent these back.
Your jeans?
You see why?
No, why?
Oh, they look fine to you?
I don't know what I'm
Okay.
supposed to look for.
This is what you're looking for.
With the ankles?
Tight.
Oh. I mean, I thought they were skinny jeans. That's what they're supposed to be.
They're super skinny, and the thing is, I had known they were super skinny, but I was at James' house, I was putting them on, and I had nothing else clean to wear that I wanted to wear. It's cute. So I put them on, and all the while I was wearing them, I was like, you know what? Let me let you go. You didn't get time to do this shit. Hey, what's wrong with him?
For who, Leo? He's old and he wants attention.
Okay, we'll put him on TV screen. Let folks see him. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, she's me. I get it from her. I'd be like, okay, I'm about to leave. Alright, have fun playing Horizon. Mac app. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for following. It is a really fun game. Right now we are in a visual novel part. Did not expect that to happen. But so far I've been enjoying it. I guess I'll briefly show Old Man on stream because he's so dying to see people. As long as you'll behave. The moment you get on my computer, you leaving. You're going far away. Ah! Don't you go nowhere. What I say? If you get on there, you're leaving. Oh no. Okay. Sit down, behave. Meanwhile, people are dying. This thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the old roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that she was peeking, that she could seeing something that's not possibly real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but when the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring through from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose, as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head lolled dangerously to the side. Yet somehow she managed to stand. She sounded broke. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep, red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I'm thinking bleeding to death. Leo is a role-breaker. Madcap Gaming. Have I played Automata? I have. I played all the endings. Did not mean to get the last ending. That was an accident. I just wanted to see what would happen if I chose a different path. And then the final ending happened. And I was a little bit pissed off, but excited. And I cried. But yeah, I love Automata. I was so excited when it got announced because I had just finished watching someone play Nier, and then maybe like a month or two later, they had a teaser for Automata. I waited. Ooh, when did it come out? A good amount of years until it came out. Oh, when the old man free. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He doesn't want here. Bye, old man. He didn't want to hang out with me. It's fine. Yeah, the music is fire. I love the music so much. It's one of the main reasons why I got into the game. I think it was I saw fan art and then the music and then the game. That's what got me there in that order. No. Can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away until that remained was single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. A lot of killets. More killets. Kill it now. As the spark that was Kaine's slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew louder and longer and longer. And I guess we're in the game now.
The beast approaches. Oh, I know.
I'm gonna back up a little bit so I don't get motion sickness. Alright, gotta remember how to play the game. Wait, I have magic.
This creature must have. How did it even survive these
I'll do it one at a time. If we can do it one at a time, if it'll let me. Oh wait, I can do... this one. See if that helps. If it doesn't beat the crap out of me.
It's not the blade with the skill we use. Strike it down.
Nice. He didn't like that one. Oh, it has a sliver of health left. I don't know what to do about that one. Choking out the sperm. The squid sperm no longer live. Well, that was a jump. We went from a coming to age story to a revenge story to back to the middle. Kaine's dreams encounter. Oh, I see what they're gonna do with this then. Gently, weakly, softly. The shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stomping along the way to below one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shame beyond imagining, Kaine turned her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. We read a whole book, and now we're reading more of the book. Surprise, guys, it's actually a visual novel. The action was only a teaser for the visual novel. Lift this up because we're no longer having a cat, so no cat cam. Okay. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make Clappin' a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are you? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way, you can live forever. No. Stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I had decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but he stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha-cha-cha. Where are we? I'm really loving the stream. Thank you. Thank you for being here. In this hot mess. I did not know we were going to get here. Into Kaine's dying hallucinations. I look like that? Oh, God. God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and spoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, Save me. Save me. Kindly finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse. A freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh God, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up toward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die. So why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused, as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. Unabated. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her foot and mingled with the pain of enroached black ooze. Ew. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached before her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. When did her eye go missing? The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. What, did she catch a predator? What happened? She watched. It grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, sunshine, screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, Can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and had heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. The thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades. Burn itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm had clearly a will of its own now. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood. Then go out there and shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet these buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of the bone crunching on bone filled the air. Oh. This man aggressive. He is aggressive. I don't know what's wrong with him. He like, bro, this body mine now. Stupid idiot girl. You're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me? We what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait until they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make that happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you? That big old shade that squashed your granny? We'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Oh, wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? This man says he kills equally. I don't give a good goddamn who will get murdered, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind as she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze on her felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, she spoke up again. Where is... Here we go. I might as well turn this up so you can hear the ambiance music till it gets louder, and then I'm gonna turn it down again. Look, I'll even take care of that body part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, murdered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go! Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyran, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade. I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when you're done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyran. I have shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something's wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seems like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened it to the dawn, and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Stay alive. Stay alive. Grandma. Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Oh, so they're not gonna make us play through the whole game. We're just gonna get through what we need to get through. I was worried.
You were the one calling me, weren't you? You still recognize me? Of course. I knew you right away. Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Well, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord. By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one. We let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
That's till the Fire Nation attack.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine? I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I feel like I always have the camera at weird angles that I don't get to see them do the acting.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
I'm gonna get some water.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
Just gonna let this run. And to open up a window.
In the end,
So
just as
freaking
bad.
hot.
Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Never mind, not any cooler outside.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil.
Okay.
But
I think this is new.
what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that...
Campfire? I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Huh.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
I like the lighting of this. It's very, like, calm and cozy.
She's really special to you, huh?
I think this is also the first time they used the in-game engine, but also made, like, something cinematic with it. Usually all the other cinematics are, like, at a weird, like, far angle, and then you just see, like, the characters do, like, yes, this is us talking. Ah, yes, me talking back. Talking. And this is, like, more... They're at a... It's a shot. It's like a cinematic shot.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
This man was trying to thaw her out. Oh, thanks. I don't know if you mean like in like setup or attire, but thank you. Thank you. I got new stuff. Got new playthings. So I had to change my setup because I bought a new PC. I don't have a monitor yet. So I have to use my TV for a while until I get one. And I don't know when I'm going to get one because this was an investment. So I want to get myself in a cozy level of money again and wait for Black Friday or earlier. Tanya made a new friend, and guess what? He is a king. I wish I had some friends. July 20th. Oh, poor Yona. Well, she has a meal. They're pen
Sleep
pals.
well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devil and Popola.
Very well.
This is a weird way to do this. It's like the story's a little disjointed. But at least they did not make me have to
What
play
might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
all over again.
I've not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Read! Because we're gonna be doing some more reading.
Say there, can you not hear me?
Oh, wait. This might not be reading. Play New World. What's New World? Yep! We're playing as Papa Nier!
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
This is so crazy. I did not know they were going to take us here. Whoa. They made him look less ugly too. They made him look like an actual man instead of like a hobgoblin. Whoa. I like this. Yo. Like, he still has wrinkles, but he has less pronounced wrinkles. Wow. He's got tattoos in the back. That's really cool. I like the tattoos. They did a good job. Okay, let's go. Is it the store we're supposed to go through? What happens if we go this way? Is there an invisible wall? Yes. The answer is yes. We got a whole door truth situation going on. Proceed beyond this point and you will be unable to save until the battle is over. Do you want to go through the door? Well, can I go back? Oh, I will be able to go back. Well, let me just make sure I'm prepared. Let me save first, too. Well, it already said system data save. So I guess I don't need to save. Let me see when it's saved. It's a new game that comes out on Tuesday. Or it came out on Tuesday. It's an MMORPG. Maybe. He said it so forcefully, like, play New World! You must play it. Your life depends on it. But I'll check it out. I'm trying to limit how much RPGs I get into. Cause I will get addicted. I'll just keep going. Hopefully it won't be terrible. Yeah, it reminds me exactly of that. Oh, did I even have enough medicinal herbs? This is the world of the recycled vessel, created to avoid the destruction of all. Let's see, did I... Where did they leave me off in this point? Yep, exactly from the last fight. We might be dying. It's alright. Whoa, loud as hell. Gotta remember how to play the game too. Actually, I'll keep it like this. I do not know where I'm supposed to be going, so I will just go through. I wonder if it's an endless loop if I go the wrong way. It might be, so I'll go up. I don't see any end. Probably just came from there. Oh, so you have to go down. Ah! Can I really not make that jump? The answer is no. Alright, let's go down. Hey, leave me alone. Join game night with friends. What type of game night is it? Ah! No! Death! Ah! Stop! Oh no. Okay, I guess I just gotta kill all these things then. Yep, that's water, I think. Nope. Hey. Okay, going down. Okay, so not death. Shallow water. So here, I think we are playing something. I'll take a look at it in a second. Ah! Oh, whoa! Alright. Ain't fucking around. Alright. Alright, let's go. We are playing a card game where a person plays a song or says a lyric and we have to guess the artist. Well, that's fun. Oh wow, they are not letting the girl rest. They're like, okay, you've been reading for 3 hours. How about non-stop fighting? But yeah, just let me know when you guys do it, and I'll see if I can come through. Do I know these people? Do I know the people? I'm down meeting new people. I just also like knowing everything. this like, why is this display looking like this? Oh, I think it's telling me not to be in the shadows. Got it. I will not do that. Come on out here into the light, baby. Ah! Stop. No moss. Okay. Alright. We're getting a little too much over here. Alright. No more of that. Everyone stop. You don't stop spewing this all over the screen. You can barely even see what these things are. I'm just, anything that looks like it's shooting things at me, I'm just stabbing at it. Oh no. Okay, I need to heal. Excuse me. Hold on just a minute. Who allowed this to happen? Okay, not working as well as I thought it would. Oh, I can't dark blend these. Huh? Are you sure? You won't let me? It's not working. Okay, can't dark blend. It must be purple then. But even that, I could do the purple ones. I guess we'll do this. See if that helps. No, it's not helping, I don't think. It's going right through it. I can't finesse this. Well, this is useless. I can't see nothing. Goddaughter's mom. I think you met her once. Yeah, that filter was not. Tanya's brought a chick home with him. It makes little trips and it follows me around. It's just the cutest thing ever. December 6th. Soldiers assault, crawling forth, white death. They are legion, those who plunged into the world into darkness. This is his mom's diary entries? Why are they so violent? Why does the filter make everything bad? No. Alright. Alright. I think if I die too from these, like, I can't, have to start all the way back from the beginning. Don't want to do that. That's not fun. Alright, those are the inverted ones. They'll kill me. Is it like online or in real life? For the card game? Oh, if it's real life, it might be that might be another time then, if I do have work in the morning. And I am a little baby. I go to sleep pretty early when I have work, and then I'm not anxious. Wrong menu. There we go. This one. Hopefully we won't die. That's so rude. They can teleport. I don't have that ability. Why don't we all be on equal footing and do the same things we do? Obtained one-handed sword, Fool's Embrace. Nice. The dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. This is just like a gauntlet. What am I? Okay. Okay. Let me text her real quick. Everyone went back. Everything's going good. He just helped me yesterday setting up the computer and cleaning up all the wires underneath my desk. It really needed to. There's just a bunch of stuff from different cable companies we don't use anymore all underneath there. It's just a huge relief for that to be there, because I'm just in a constant struggle of trying to like get rid of clutter in my room and in the house in general. It just helped a lot. Text her. 1 second. Got all these tabs open. What for? Alright. Electrical hazard. Yeah. Had surge protector and surge protectors. It was a fire hazard. Is that sword earrings? Yes, they are. I got these off of Etsy because I got a lot of compliments on these sword earrings I had, and one of them broke, so I wanted to replace them. So I got 2 pairs. This, and then one that's a katana blade that's like down to my collarbone, and I love them. If I can remember what their name is, I think I have their business card close by. 1 second. It is Cat Crafts Store. If you ever are looking for anything similar to what I have, their stuff was really bomb. And I've had these for about maybe a month and a half, 2 months. And they're really good. And it's made out of real metal. So like they don't stink if you wear them too long. You just clean them as normal. Take them off. Wear them again. This is not a sponsorship, by the way. Whenever people ask me a lot about who made these, I felt so bad that I couldn't remember their name. Especially because they always leave like little sweet notes, and then they have small gifts when you order something from them. So I wanted to at least support their business. They seem like a really cool person. Alright. What? I can't even see what this thing is. And it oh my gosh. Where are we? How did we get here? Let me take a look at that one-handed blade real quick. Is it this one? No. What did we just get? You said a one-handed sword. That's Ancient Overload. Fool's Embrace. Oh. Ooh. It's very heavy, though. Not worth it. Alright. Okay, he has a metal thing in the back. Ugh. I wonder if I could actually start fighting him with my axe. Or will I die? We'll find out. Just let me fight you. I'm doing nothing. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Got hit that time. Wait! Huh? I broke him, and then he was like, but I'm gonna keep going. Ah, damn. I lost my rhythm. Now we're both fighting at the same time. No. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I tried something slightly different with my hair. Tanya told me a story before bedtime the other day about a husband and wife matching red bags. He said something. The black sickness stains the future. The journey to return soulless vessels. I don't know how many medicinal herbs I have left, but we just gonna keep going. Oh, that never sounds good. I'm gonna just keep going. Oh, I probably have to get through that door. Annoying. Oh, if you hold it, it does like a decent... It goes on for longer. That's really cool to know. Oh, I can't pick them up? Why? Why can't I pick them up? I want them. I'm gonna die. Can I please have it? I want it, please. I can't be full. Oh, I do, somehow. When did that happen? I'm gonna use it now. Oh, I didn't know I could keep going. How dare you? Alright. Oh, really? Alright, hold on. Y'all playing games today. It's like when it's hitting things, I can't move very well. Fudge it up! Oh my gosh. You gotta go. Bye. Better not. Yeah. How do we get here? Oh, there we go. That was the wrong move, and I'm glad that did not backfire. Whoa! Alright. Smack me in the face. Oh, I'm gonna use Whirlwind all the time when it comes to this. He just destroyed his health. Ah, I got Kabuki. Did that mean I win the story? Another door. No, we're not gonna go to the area yet. We gotta save. So I don't wanna... Yeah, leave this area. We're gonna go back later. Swear to God, if I have to do all this stuff over again, though. I asked Devil if hooch tastes good, and she said it's the best thing in the world. She said she can have some together when I'm all grown up. What is hooch?
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Wait, no, that's... I spelled it wrong. Did you say hooch? Oh, alcoholic liquor. The more you know. Save real quick. Go back in.
The diary again.
Yeah. Lately, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
The world of the recycled vessel.
Okay, door number 2 is still there. Dope. Devil and Purple went back home. That made blah blah blah. We've seen this before. I wonder what the intention. The apocalypse divided the world in two. No one knows that not that day, and which one has never seen the night. Alright, this one is a little bit more chunky. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Magic spewing bat. Oh, yep, this is just a coliseum, basically. I should have known better. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Blade wielding tiger. Wait, does it keep changing? Okay. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Protected turtle. Okay, so I can hit him now, I guess. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Protected turtle. Interesting. This is gonna get increasingly more difficult. Black and white, 13 packs, the vessels formed waver as they cross time and space. Yep, I knew it. I knew your ass was waiting for me. Well, I got something for you. I wonder when they decide to do storytelling this way. Like, they mix Coliseum mixed in with, like, lore stuff. Ah, no you don't. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep the whirlwind for these bullshit routes, because, like, being smacked with a bunch of magic is not it. Where did we come from? Who knows? There's no map. I don't know if we came from here. Okay, I guess I went back to the beginning. That's cool. So I guess this way? I hear something. Oh, coming from there. So this is not the way. So many doors. Which one do I go through?
It seems we have been shut in.
Of course, with more magic spewing guys, because those are cool. Now can we go? Oh wait, no. I have honestly no idea where I'm going. Oh dang, I might still be getting hit. I didn't mean to. Oh no, you don't.
It seems we have been shut in.
Wonderful. Oh, you have 4. I feel protected like a warm blanket. Oh. Oh no. Hey, don't you do flips away from me. Let me get this. I'm so nervous when these are gone. No, come back. Howdy! Hi, Brian. Welcome. I feel great today. No cough, no fever. Watch out, world. Yona's coming out to play. The song of a man has been drowned. In its place, the scream of something inhuman. Hello. Welcome. That was a lot of balls. There was a lot of balls. I think I'm playing a gauntlet now. It's supposed to be this dude's diary, but now we're popping here, and we're fighting a bunch of things. You missed the visual novel part where we talked about Kanye's past. It was literally like an hour of text, but it was still like a good story. It was just a lot of reading. I did not expect to do that much reading. And so now, I read the diary, did not know it was going to be a gauntlet, but now I'm aware of it, and I choose to continue. Just to take a break from the walls of text. And give my throat a break too, because it was so much. Diaries are like a gauntlet. I'm a bad reader. I don't even think the best reader would have been able to get through some of the story parts without messing up something. Because it was a lot. Okay, windmill does not work for these robots. They knew my plan. Just windmill and win. But yeah, man, there's a lot of words. There are a few words I'd never seen before in my life, and I was like, alright, I guess that's a word. I'm getting educated. Who said games can't be educational? Crazy people. Crazy people say games are bad for children. Alright, we're gonna do something else. We're not doing this one. We're gonna do this one. Because they trying to go crazy in this. And I don't appreciate it. Yeah. Still getting hit, but yeah. It just feels powerful. Windmill might be more effective, but it still is fun. Yeah, get in here. Yeah, I'm going back to windmill. A whirlwind. But yeah, how have you been? It's been like a week since I've seen a visual novel. Damn, the two-handed sword, Fool's Lament. What did I miss off the stream? Like, I forgot. Did she finish streaming? Sky Falls with the Dragon, the world ends today. Did we get to finish her stream? Like, did she continue? Or did we just, like, talk and then I passed out? I cannot recall. I just remember that you were gonna leave. And I was staying on chat. Then I don't know what happened. I hate being too sleepy. I feel like I'm a drunk person. I just don't remember what happened near the end. Alright. Gonna just dive bomb into me? Oh, right! That's what happened. B-movie fan fiction. And then we got all the weird endings. Okay, yeah, I remember that part. I forgot about the B-movie fan fiction, though. That was a lot. That was a lot. Oh, crappy crap. Oh my god, there's too many of you. Alright. I could have died then. Come closer. Oh, no, not that close. Okay, I'm gonna do the whirlwind again. This is doing stuff. Oh wait, I have Dark Hand too. There's so many options. I'll do this. Dark Hand. And then heal. There we go. And then let me get out this one. Oh, something's coming behind me. Oh. We're both big chunky boys trying to chunk each other out. Heavyweight gauntlet. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting better at the game. Oh, wait, huh? The new one. I didn't know they were gonna do that. And then a new one comes up right behind him. Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah. Ah, it's great. I learned how to finesse the system. So much magic. Chunk it up. Yeah. But I cannot fathom, like, when people make those type of, like, fan fictions, it's just like, who is it? It must be for the meme. It has to be for the meme. But I'm just like, what made you even want to even do that? Is there one coming up behind me? Nope, that's it. That's it, that's all. Murder, She Wrote. The flower wasn't in Devlia's books, so she said I could name it. The puppet priest collects the accursed prayers and polishes the vessel. Are we gonna be fighting in the sand? What the hell? Wait a minute. Who authorized this? I want a manager. I'm scared. I don't like first persons. I'm very bad at them. Wait, how would they even come get me? Do they just hop on board the ship? Interesting. Now, let me make sure I have the right abilities on if we're gonna do this. I'm very bad at first persons. I feel like I'm just gonna make people motion sick because I'm gonna do 360s constantly trying to make sure I do it right. What happens if I miss? Do they come after me in the end? Or do I lose if I don't kill enough? Oh, hello. Oh, they won't let me just directly target? Boo. Where you at? Where you at, bat? This is weird. Why would they make me do this? I'm gonna run out of magic before I kill all these stupid things. Yeah, I have to shoot them. I can't, like... This is weird. This is outside my comfort zone. I was doing good with the axes. And it's not bad because it's not like any of them are killing me. Oh, they're coming close. I don't like that one. But I'm gonna run out of magic. And then I can't do nothing after that happens. Oh, that's a boar. Do I hit the boar? I guess I hit the boar. Wait, is he a friend? No, he's not a friend. What do I do now? Oh, it was too quiet on the plains. Oh, I see one. But I can't shoot it. Darn it. I didn't look down there. Okay. Diaries, blah blah blah. Stabbing with the axe doesn't seem like an effective thing, but some of the fanfic attacks to be legit. I mean, in regards to someone like legitimately wanting a bee and a grown woman to copulate, probably. I genuinely believe there's probably someone that wants that to happen. But a lot of it feels memey. I hope it's memey. I'm not concerned for the well-being, but I'm just wondering why more. Why him? He's not even like the hottest bee or something. Like, they didn't give him abs. He's just a bee. I could understand if like they made him as anthropomorphic as possible. Like if he's like looks like a handsome guy, but a bee. You obtained the samurai outfit. Mission complete. So you want a hot bee movie? Maybe, if that means to justify all the fan fiction, like maybe there just needs to be a hot bee so I can understand why there's so much of it. I cannot fathom. Devil and Popa went back home. That made me lonely. But yeah, I don't know. Fan fiction isn't really made to be justified, though, is it? It's fan fiction for a reason.
Something wrong.
I feel as if I
Yes,
know what you
yes. Unpleasant dream. I don't even think I need to go out and save again. I just am paranoid that it's not saving my progress. Do I want to do one more?
Yeah. Lately, I haven't been able.
Well,
That will only create more, not help you understand the old stuff. You sense something terribly sinister beyond this door. It may be difficult to endure what awaits on the other side, unless your soul is at least level 33. Okay, very specific. I'm not 33. Do I want to waste all my... Do I want to waste all my items on this? I can buy medicinal herbs again. I'll go for it. Why not? We'll see what happens. I did this like a lot in Automata. I'd be like level 33, something's level 50, and I'm like, I'ma do it. So as long as the memory exists, so as long as mankind has hope, a bloody battle waged over something. Yeah. Back to this. Pokey stick. I've not upgraded any of my weapons too, so this is gonna be interesting. Well, I upgraded some of them. Just all the ones that I'm using, I don't think have been upgraded. That was extra content, and I just want to kind of get through the story at some point. Ah. if I should just wait till my magic comes back. The game will not wait for me. I'll just have to stop using it for a minute. If I can. I'll just chill up here. I think I'll be okay. Huh? How did I fall? Oh, I got hit. And I drowned. I'm gonna just chill out over here for a second. And then reconfigure some stuff. Cause I had a feeling they were gonna do this again to me. Wow, it's taking my magic to go up forever. We'll just go for it. Yeah? 1 second. Ooh. Yeah? The lady has spoken. The woman, the what is it called? The mistress? The queen of the house has spoken. I'm gonna do my last one so I can eat. Hokey poke. Oh, there's more. How do little things have so much magic? Hey, no. Hey. What is that thing? No. No, you get out of here. Get out of here. Please. You're not allowed. Remove yourself from the premises. Oh no. There's stuff behind me so I can feel them. See ya. Whoa, alright. Alright, we're going in. Hey, don't run away. Get over here. I'm gonna keep the pokey stick just so I can be able to evade that. I mean, okay.
Anything you don't want to eat, give it to me.
I'm pretty sure I'll eat all of it, thank you. my god, it smells so good. Delicious Mexican food. Yeah, sorry I don't look at chat as much. I have a new setup, so the thing doesn't update on my screen. I just play the game. And I spent a long time trying to figure it out. And then things broke. So I just have to play with it more next week. I'm a little salty. It took up so much of my time and it still did not work out. I just have to keep in mind I have to do 2 checks before I start chat. An early check and when I do new things, and then like a 30 minutes before check to double check the music and everything is working, and just leave it running. Just leave everything running. Foolish human, foolish human, foolish human, foolish vessel. Oh, not a bunch of boars. You know, I'll just stick with one. Ah, alright. That way nothing can get too close to me. I'm not gonna charge at me. That's not gonna happen. I will not let it happen without. Oh, damn it. Alright. Ah, no. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Alright. I know what I need to do. Pigs are getting crazy over here. No. What? It can take a hand? I don't appreciate that. They don't get staggered? Not even a little. What if I had a heavier weapon? Will you stagger then? Best not. You best not do it. I'ma just keep dancing around you. No charges on my watch. Someone fall over like a little cow or something. Oh no. Not that one. We're not going for that one. Nope. Ah, frick. Alright, too many chillins. Oh. Ah, frick. No! Everyone stop and just chill out for a second. Can't we all get along? No! No, please! Other ones, they coming for me. I know it. I missed. Alright, one of them's down. Whoa. Whoa, it did a little curve there. No, what the heck? I dodged. No. Alright, he's gone. One more. One more pig. I'm running away. We did it. We did it. The flower wasn't any of them, no. All was paid. All was sacrificed. Alright.
It seems we have been shut in.
Whenever in doubt, if they see a lot of people, just whirlwind it up. Unless they have the magic deflection, then that's gotta go. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, okay. Guess I came from there. Okay. Okay, this isn't as terrible as I thought it would be. And I hope I don't jinx myself by saying that. Still need to figure out how to get here. No, where did it go? Because I think this is the way I came. Unless I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Hey, stop it! What? No. What? Get away. Get away. Back away. It seems we have been shut in. I wonder how hard it is to be an accents voice actor. Because you have to basically, if you're a good one, study a bunch of different dialects. And basically convince people you're from that place. Because I've seen some dubs where it's like you know, they gave it their all to be French or whatever they're trying to be, but it's just not working. And then when it's Japanese dubs, they just don't even try. They're like, as long as you can even speak fluent anything, they're like, that's good enough. You're saying the words, that's he's from France. He said bonjour, he's clearly a Frenchman. I don't even think it's their goal to really like sound as close to French as possible. They're just like any different language. They're like, oh yes, that person. They're well rounded. Phase. You obtain the spear, pulls a cord. Do not bring back the light. Do not bring back the vessel. Do not bring back the future. Do not bring it back. I've kind of gotten used to the filters on here. Oh my god, you're gonna keep blocking me? Oh, I missed! Bad. But, I do like the way they've reused their assets for the locations. Feels nice. Like, it's familiar, but then they change some things up. Why can't we leave? You smack, I smack back. Oh, more friends. Blocking me a bunch. I'll punch you. Why parry when you can just hit them with this? Yes. I punch to solve my problems. Still can't leave. Alright, guess we're going back. I'll just get an arm ready for him. Alright. I know he didn't like that. Can I leave now? No. Oh, I missed. Where you go? Is he dead? No. He's coming to throw more things at me. How dare you run away? He just gets on back on his feet like a champ. He's like, yeah, you hit me. I'll live another day. Where you go? Where you go? He's dead. I missed. Would have been cool if I didn't. Alright, those are purple. I might die. Well, the plus side to this is I'm getting very familiar with the quick menu. Wow, he hit me very hard. If my mummy wasn't dead, I would tell on you. Okay, leaving no room to breathe. Breathing is for the weak, I guess. Alright. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Guess that's why they loaded me with all them heals. They're like, you are not gonna get healed this day. I'm gonna just stay up in the air. Being in the air seems safe. For now. I can't see. Whoa, what'd I get hit by? Oh, I might die. Alright, let me use some things that can hit him from far away. Oh, it staggered him a little bit. Nope, just out. Oh, dying. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. What? I'm dead. No, I'm dead. Gonna take me back. The mailbox is empty today. I hope I get a letter from Tiny tomorrow. They're gonna send me all the way back, aren't they? I know they are.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken. I know what you mean.
No. Okay. I have popcorn. A lot of it's burnt. Oh no. How did you burn your popcorn? Do you know what you're playing after Nier? Books are hard. I don't know. So originally I was trying to stick to things that I could play on my laptop or stream on my laptop. But my new computer came early, so my Oyster, I have more things to play now, and it's a little overwhelming. But I think the next time I play something new, I want to play something more lighthearted. Probably not something that's pretty common like Deltarune, because I'd actually just want to play that on my own time just to experience it. But I think I want to play a mix of something lighthearted, but also something I know I could get through without it taking too much time. Like, as much as I like Ori, I'm a little worried if I could get through that fast. Just because it is a platformer. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Is some of it still salvageable? Like, does it still taste okay? Indie games are usually pretty chill. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know if I want to buy a new indie game because I have a lot in there. I have Transitor. Well, you've seen my list basically, but I have a lot. So, I'm not sure the next thing I want to stream, but most likely an indie game or just something fun and light. Tacos. But yeah, I had no idea ending B is a switch, like a weird flip between visual novel and action. That was new to me. New news to me. Because I know overall how the story goes, but like not how the gameplay works. Translator is great and not super long. Okay. Then maybe I'll play that then next time. I still need to buy Hades. I was trying to wait till Black Friday again to get it. But I think that would be my first time playing like a roguelike all the way through if I do play Transitor. I got it because the art looked really nice, and the company always seems to be doing cool stuff, so yeah, I'll definitely try it out. But at least for this, I'm going to call it. These tacos are calling my name and they're still hot, and I want to eat them while it's still hot. But I thank you everybody for being on this stream. I don't know if you want to see me eat a bunch of tacos on stream. I doubt it. Yeah. But Brian said I'm gonna eat the tacos. So, thank you so much for being here in this weird whatever's happening here. Yeah. Probably stream next week, same time. Don't know if I'll do the gauntlet again, but I kind of want to because I got so close to the end. So, yeah, I have no idea what the rest of this is gonna be like. Probably more words and then fighting and then a cutscene and then it's the end of the game. Knowing Nier. But I am very thankful that at least the game didn't make you play the game all over again like it did for Route B in Automata. Because when you run it the first time, it's like, cool, no sweat, I can play the game because they added this new fighting mechanic. But like playing it like the second or third time over, it's just kind of, you're just trying to speed through, like just get through the story. We already know what happens. We already seen this, so crazy, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Have a good rest of your night, guys, and I will catch y'all most likely next week. Have a good peaceful night. Let me actually get this to the actual screen so I can end the stream, because I have to change HDMIs. That's always fun. But yeah, good night. Good night, everybody.